Hi. So today's short video will be about miracle number 3. This one, one I mentioned yesterday, wasn't from a miraculous healing that God provided to me back in 5th grade. Well, this one is also a miraculous healing that God provided to me this year in 2025. So in May, I had a mountain biking accident and I completely dislocated my shoulder. It was the first time I ever dislocated it. So everything up here was down here, and there's a big gap right here. And so I had to go to the emergency room, and they put it back in place. And they told me, hey, I was in Utah at the time, and they said, hey, when you get home, you're going to have surgery. That was a really bad dislocation. You messed up this part of this bone, you messed up this part of this bone. And so definitely go see a surgeon, and they're going to have to do some surgical repairs to it 100%. And I just, as the doctor was telling me that, which he was an amazing doctor in Utah, I wish I remembered his name, because I really owe him a lot. He was incredible. Anyways, as he was saying that, I just felt the Holy Spirit tell me, like, don't listen to that. You're not going to need surgery. You're not going to need surgery. And when we get back, and we had some friends who are physical therapists, and they even mentioned, yeah, you definitely want to go see a doctor. You probably are going to need surgery. And I just heard the Holy Spirit say, you're not going to need surgery. I've got you. And so I was like, okay. I started praying, like, God, thank you for the healing that I know that you are going to bring me, that you have already told me that you are going to bring me. Thank you so much for it. And while my arm was in a sling, I just kept praying that. And I just kind of felt God say, like, hey, it'd be really cool to just as an act of faith to show that you believe that I'm going to heal your shoulder, is raise your arm as much as you can during Sunday service and just keep that hand raised. And I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds awesome. And I was like, you know what, God, I know that you are going to heal. I started praying, God, I know that you are going to heal this shoulder, and I know that it is going to be better than it was before. And so this shoulder is going to be, dedicated, if you will, to when I'm in a praise and worship service, to having this arm lifted as much as I can throughout the service, praising you, so that I will always remember of how damaged this was, how you healed it miraculously without needing surgery like everyone said I was going to need. And so that was I guess what we'll call miracle number 3, and just another miraculous healing from God, showing us that he is powerful, that what is impossible with man is possible with God. And we'll close this out by, like always, saying Jesus is real, alive, and the truth. Have a great day.